The Assam government has now constituted a 4-member expert committee to examine the legislative competence of the state legislature to enact a law to end polygamy. And that's according to Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma. The panel, headed by retired Justice Rumi Fukan, has been asked to submit its report within 2 months. The Chief Minister has said earlier, and I quote him over here, "I plan to ban polygamy in Assam and make this a consensus-building process rather than some kind of a provocation." Close quote. Now, while this comes in the light of his earlier statement accusing Muslim men of having 4 wives and vowing to bring the Uniform Civil Code (UCC) and end that system. Polygamous marriages are prevalent, bear in mind, among more than 30 tribal groups in the northeastern states of India, and that includes Assam as well. The issue of polygamy is not limited to one particular community in the northeast. Although the Chief Minister did allude to Muslim men, the fact of the matter is that polygamy as an issue affects more than 30 communities across the northeast of India.
Yes, but if you see, as a legal perspective, polygamy is, banned for almost all the religion, be it Hindu, Sikh, Christian. Just the Muslim community is out of it. And, I myself as a petitioner in Supreme Court, we've been fighting this for years now to abolish polygamy completely from across the country. And I think, polygamy is something which is not just violates some legal, laws, but it also violates on very many levels. It violates human rights. You are, with women's dignity. It violates our Article 14 and 15, which is right to equality. And it also violates the international law, wherein, there are some self-proclaimed Islamic countries like Tunisia, Turkey, who had banned polygamy. So why can't we take this step? It's a great step towards women's right and women empowerment. And I think we are starting off with Assam, and it should ban completely from our country.
Right, Hasina Karbi, talk to us. This is specific to Assam, but then the issue is larger and across more communities. I'm trying to understand where the gap is.
So when we're looking about across communities in the northeast of India, we have to understand that we have indigenous population like in Arunachal Pradesh who's still practicing that. It's part of how it has been going on for a very long time and part of their own customary law. But yes, there has been movement over many, many years by many social activists, human rights defenders, that in today's context, looking at from a legal framework, the existence of polygamy definitely dismisses women's right and at the same time brings complexities with all the legal laws that is existing when it comes to any kind of violation that goes across women's right. So I think when we look at polygamy, we have to look at from the context of constitutional rights, laws that are existing in our country, the laws that is pertaining to protect rights of women, and also with time, I think polygamy across the world is not an acceptance anymore. So it is also the same that in many, many communities in the Northeast, by and large, a lot of civil society organization, legal lawyers who fight and file many, many petitions have come across to say that we don't accept polygamy any longer. So I would say it from a point of view that when we look at from the framework of women's right, when we look at from the regional perspective, when we look at from an indigenous right perspective, they might be an existing in hiding, but no community is accepting the practice even under customary law any longer.
Talk to us from a political perspective. How do you view Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma's move in Assam?
This is a step in the right direction. World has changed. These are age-old dogmas which people are carrying, and mostly those who are illiterate are practicing this norm. Tell me, any educated Muslim woman, would she accept another woman as her husband's wife? Never. She will rebel. So this is all happening where people are illiterate, people are fanatic, people are, made dogmatic because of religion. And I think what Biswa Sarma is doing is the step in the right direction, like the triple talaq was eradicated. Most of the women that I have talked to, now even illiterate women, they are welcomed it and they are welcoming it. Believe me, nobody would like to have, nobody would like to share a husband with another 3-4 women. This is a fact. And it was being done because of force, because of fear. But now the whole country is liberated. Women are liberated. Democracy is in full swing. So all this is practices of the past, which must go in future. And everybody should have the equal right and live on the equal platform with equal freedom.